I recently hit 100 million cash in Roblox Jailbreak, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best grinding strategy and the best glitches that got me 100 million in just 2 months. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Just so you guys know, the like goal is 50 likes, so let's see if we can break the like goal, please and thank you. Now before we get into any robbing, I highly recommend we prepare with vehicles and weapons. The vehicles you want to get are Volt Bike, Blackhawk, and an optional vehicle, Storm Rider. Volt Bike and Blackhawk are each $1 million, so it might take a bit of time to get, but it's definitely going to make the grinding process 10 times easier. You also want to get specific items for grinding to make it easier to do mansions. The 4 weapons you want are a revolver, sword, force field launcher, and plasma pistol. I also recommend group grinding with no more than a group of 3 people, because any more would probably slow down your grinding. The game passes I recommend you getting are the Pro Garage Game Pass, so you can spawn a car anywhere, and the Max Duffel Bag Game Pass, so you can get a max amount of cash from every robbery. However, I also recommend getting the VIP Game Pass, as it gives you $1,000 every day, and also around 20% extra cash from robberies. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but over time, that adds up. So it's definitely worth getting these 3 game passes if you really want to make money fast. Now that we got our vehicles and weapons, let's move on to the order in which we'll rob each robbery. The first robbery group is actually pretty simple. It's cargo train, cargo ship, and tomb. The first robbery you want to rob in this group is Cargo Train. Cargo Train spawns at the end of the map at Crater City, so make your way there, open the door, blow up the vault, and start collecting money. Once you collect full bag, you can just go to the corner of the train car and spawn the Volt Bike to save more time. Once you have robbed train, make your way to military base to get the army helicopter. If, however, you don't have a key card to get inside the military base, get any car of your choice and then press the jump bar and E at the same time to activate the jumping car glitch. Now you combine this by jumping and rolling, and that will allow you to go over the military fence and into the military base, giving you full access to the army helicopter. Now take the army helicopter and make your way to the cargo ship. Make sure to get 2 crates from the cargo ship to get the max amount of cash. Once you're done robbing ship, fly over to tomb with your friends. Once you open tomb, do the obby like normal until you get to the gem room. Once you collect the gem, instead of waiting, go to the first gate and have a friend open the second gate for you. Once you get out both gates, jump down the cliff and onto the minecart tracks and walk up to the minecart. This method is a bit faster than waiting the full 30 seconds it would take for the door to open. Once you get into the minecart, you can also hold E while pressing escape. This automatically presses E whenever a wooden board comes, meaning that you don't have to pay attention during the entire cart ride. Once you rob tomb, congratulations, you've officially robbed the first robbery group. The second robbery group is the best grinding group in terms of grinding cash. Trader Bank, Casino, and Oil Rig. You want to immediately go to Oil Rig and start the robbery. However, ditch the Oil Rig without robbing anything and head straight to Crater Bank. Oil Rig takes a long time to rob and only gives you around $8,000, so you're better off just closing the group faster for more robberies. Once you make it to Crater Bank, get inside, trigger the vault, and place dynamite for the second vault. Once you're done with Crater Bank, head to Casino and rob it like normal. Once you rob Casino, you've officially robbed the second group. Now before we continue the video, if you guys are enjoying it so far and you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so, as we're trying to hit 5k subscribers before April 16th, and I can't do it without your help. Also make sure to join the Discord server. We're super close to 400 members. Please and thank you. After robbing around 2 robbery groups, you should be getting a notification of both the small stores opening. These small stores don't seem like much at the start, but combining them with your grinding adds up over time. So it's very crucial that you rob both the donut store and gas station in between robbery groups to get the extra cash. The third robbery group is the hardest group to master: passenger train, power plant, and cargo plane. You want to immediately head to the train tracks next to the gas station and wait for the passenger train to spawn. Once it spawns, wait for the red car to spawn in, and then stop the train using the train speed command. Once you collect all the cash, head over to power plant instead of volcano to stack both the robberies. Once you complete the power plant, head over to the 1 million dealership and grab an army helicopter. You're going to need to use the helicopter to fly on top of the cargo plane and open the door. Once you open the door inside the plane, grab a crate and jump out. Once you rob cargo plane, you've officially robbed the third robbery group. The fourth and final robbery group is a classic: Rising City Bank, J-Store, and Museum. You want to first head to Rising Bank and rob it the same way as you would for Crater Bank. Once you rob Rising Bank, head towards J-Store and rob it normally. If, however, there is a gem floor inside the J-Store, go back inside and collect all the gems for an extra 3k cash. Once you've robbed the J-Store, head towards Museum. You can actually use the Storm Rider from earlier to actually climb up the hills to reach the museum faster than any other vehicle. And follow this path for the fastest max bag. Once you pull the lever, wait until the next robbery group opens, as there's a small chance that power plant could open up. If power plant opens, stack Museum with the robbery robbery just like we did with the passenger train. And once you've robbed museum, you've completed all 4 robbery groups. But wait, there's one more robbery to go over, and that is the mansion. Whenever the clock in Jailbreak is at least 12:15 p.m., you can use the time command to set it to 6 p.m. This will instantly open the mansion every 5 minutes, allowing your cash growth to accelerate rapidly. You can use this method in between robbery groups to speed up the amount of cash you're getting per hour. Now to rob the mansion, use the airdrop glitch to freeze the NPCs and complete the mansion robbery. And with that, you have officially mastered the grinding methods that got me 100 million cash in 2 months. If you found this video helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to join the Discord server since we're super close to 400 members. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.